Alright, this is Candace Casey, and I'm doing this video today for the purpose of documenting my last visit with my son, Nicholas Andrew Casey, at the Approachable Foster Family Agency on August 14th, 2012. When I arrived at the visit spot, of course, I was about 30 minutes early. Janae hadn't yet arrived, Tina hadn't yet arrived, and Nicholas, of course, hadn't yet arrived. When I got there, by the time Nicholas got there, it was, the visit had already started, and, despite the social worker's claims that there is no bond between myself and my son, I had a lot of fun with Nicholas. This time I was prepared. I brought toys, I brought diapers, I brought everything that I needed to the visit spot. I did not, again, bring my daughter Destiny because we were in a foster care agency. At this point in time, I still have custody over my 10-month-old, almost 11-month-old daughter, Destiny, and I am doing a very good job of caring for her needs, of doing everything that CPS claimed I could not do with Nicholas, but still did, despite, whatever claims they had. I would like all parties involved to understand that what they see in my paperwork, basically, I've heard even the CASA worker who supposedly is on our side and supposedly believes we should be giving a shot talk about how those circumstances were just not acceptable for a child. What made anyone think that one picture, that those pictures taken that one day, the one and only day CPS came into our home, was even reflective of the overall picture of what our family was like? They do say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I can show you 1,000 other pictures of our house, sparkling clean, 1,000 other pictures of Nicholas smiling and laughing. What they showed you that day was pretty much the worst. I have been sick as a dog, sick in bed, with the flu for 2 weeks. And during the time that I was sick, JJ had to assume the bulk of the parental responsibilities because I didn't want to get Nicholas sick. Nicholas had never been sick before, and I did not want to change that. I also, it seems very, sort of convenient to me that CPS wants to say all these things about what they believe that I can't do and what they believe that I'm not capable of, when no one in that room, in that courtroom, has to face the same challenges that I do every day. And I'm not saying that I've got it real rough, because there are people who have it 10 million times worse than I do. But the one thing that I do believe in is the power of the human spirit and the ability for anyone, no matter what the circumstances are, to rise to a challenge. And that is something that I desire greatly to instill in my children. And that is something that I don't think CPS, the state, anyone in this country, in this world, has to take from my children, is being able to realize that just because life isn't perfect doesn't mean that you have to be unhappy. I forget who it was that said this, but, pain is inevitable. Misery is optional. It is your choice to remain down in the dumps. It is your choice to feel sorry for yourself. And a disability is nothing more than a hindrance. It's not necessarily something that keeps you from accomplishing what you need to in life. And I don't intend to allow my children to think that, differences are something to be scared of rather than to be celebrated and appreciated.